Hey, what's going on, tech fans? Welcome back once again to the channel. Now, GP104 came out, and we saw the 1080 and the 1070, and a lot of people speculated, that they were getting the best overclocking results in the world from the Founders Edition cards. But then, this new beauty, GP106, came out, and the 1060 is showing amazing overclocking results. I think you guys are going to be very, very impressed. Now, we also hang out with this guy, Mark. He's from this site called BabelTech, and he's insane, tester and stuff. And we've been working with him on and off, and he was able to get some massive results from the Founders Edition card. And I think you guys are gonna be pretty impressed. So with that said, let's check out how killer the GTX 1060 Founders Edition overclocks right out of the damn box. Okay, so the number one question that you're probably asking is, well, what did you use to do this overclocking with? Well, EVGA has a tool called Precision X. It's their overclocking utility. We use the latest version. It's publicly released. It's 6.0.3. The original tests that were actually run were run on the beta version that was only available to reviewers, but now that's out in the public so you can get your hands on it. Now, how we did this is once we installed this, we basically took the voltage and put it all the way up to its maximum, set the power and temp targets to their maximums, and cranked up the fan speeds to 100%. This added 225 megahertz to the core and 700 megahertz to the memory clock, which is quite incredible. And then after that, we just put a fan inside of the coolest room we get the house in to get the results that we got, and I think that they're pretty substantial. Now, we use a Skylake CPU. This is an i7-6700K, and we keep this thing in turbo mode all the time, so it's running at 4.4 gigahertz. That's pretty incredible. We're also using an ASRock motherboard, and this test system is pretty much, unless you want to jump into X99, I think is high-end desktop you can get, unless you're working for workstation type stuff. So you guys can see the rest of the components that we used here. But after that though, let's rock out to the benchmark song though, and let's check out how well these results are. All right, so there you guys have it. The overclocking results are in, almost 10 frames per second on all the games across the board in 1080 and 1440p. So that's really incredible stuff. GP104 wasn't showing the greatest overclocking results so far, but GP106 Founders Edition, you guys can see it's definitely doing great. 225 megahertz, 10 frames per second. It's almost like jumping in to the next card. Like I said before, my friend Mark from BabelTechReviews, he is a crazy guy with doing testing. We'll have a link down below to his site where you guys can read his full review and how all the results that he got as well. I'm Elric. You guys have been watching Tech Tomorrow. If you want any more information as well, that'll also be down there below that like button, which by now I hope you know what to do with. If you're subscribed, hey, we'll see you back here on the channel.